Whatever you give power to has power over you. Everyone will always be dealing with some type of self-esteem issue, whether it's acne, their body type, hair, or clothes that they're just not on board with. When I started researching this topic, I stumbled upon an article called Perception of Self, and it was publicized by Ridgewater College. They define self-esteem as the moment that we become aware of our traits and evaluate them and judge whether or not we like them. There's two types of self-esteem: external standards and internal standards. We'll start with internal standards. The authors over at Ridgewater defined internal standards as standards that we decide that are right for ourselves and that are reasonable for us. Dr. Will Meek published an article on Psychology Today named How to Set Goals. Basically, he had a 4-step process on how we should each set goals for ourselves and make sure we're keeping up with them. So for the first one, I have this example here. We have our character Marcy. For the first step that Dr. Meek told us to do, first we have to identify what our goal is and make just a list of all of them. Secondly, we have to see if it's a reasonable goal that we can keep up with and check up on. Thirdly, you have to put the goal into action and do what she's doing. So like for her goal, she said more time outside, so she's playing tennis. After a while, you have to check back on your progress and see if your goal is working. If it is, then good job, Marcy's doing great. And if it's not, then you might want to rethink your goals. The second part of self-esteem are external standards. These are standards that are put upon us by family, friends, and the media. In the article, How Does Advertising Affect Teenagers, written by Susan Peterson, she mentions a study that was done in the UK, and according to that survey, about 75% of participants blamed media and advertising for their views on body image. This brings me to my second example of Gwen. So here Gwen is seeing this shampoo ad for long, beautiful hair. In the ad, the model has long brown hair, and Gwen starts to Gwen starts to compare herself to the model. Her hair's short, her hair's long, blonde versus brown. Because of this, Gwen starts to have doubt in herself, and she no longer thinks that she fits these standards. To wrap this up, self-esteem is about weighing your traits, setting your own realistic goals, and how one compares themselves to others. Now that we've worked through it, I hope you learned a little better. I hope you've learned how to understand it and the difference between the two standards that we deal with. Remember, you control your mindset, and what you give power to has power over you.